One strategy that is all the rage in online business, particularly, is split testing. So split testing different landing pages, different fonts, maybe different pricing if you're selling physical products, split testing different titles, testing for conversion rates, testing for hits, that kind of thing. And it's a really powerful tool. I use it. I've used it to great effect. And it's one of those things where it's like, you just, if you ever follow Digital Marketer or any kind of online resource for digital marketing, they're always talking about split testing. It just seems like something you've got to do. Now, but I can't help thinking that if the 4-hour workweek style, 80-20 principled, location independent business is what you're all about, and if you're about achieving life first and achieving a balance between all facets of your life and spending your time effectively in all of those and between all of those, then what about the other side of the coin? What about split testing, the need for split testing? Has anyone ever spoken about that? Because in many cases, split testing is about getting the final bit of juice out of the lemon. It's really about turning a 30% conversion into a 32% conversion. And obviously that can sound like a lot. Often, however, split testing can be a very time-intensive process, not only in terms of your time that you put in, but also in terms of the time it actually takes to gather enough data to understand whether you've got a meaningful result or not and which route you need to go down to maximize conversions. So I can't help thinking that if it takes you X amount of time to build the product, build the project, build the business, whatever it is, and then let's say an additional X amount of time to turn that from a 30 to a 32% conversion, what have you lost in spending that time on that split testing? Wouldn't it be better to have two products converting at 30% rather than one converting at 32%? So we can't negate here the opportunity cost of time that it's cost you to do this. So just something to think about there. When I've used split testing and it's been really effective, it's often come about as a result of tools, software, add-on, things like this, things like Splitly, a great piece of Amazon software that automate the whole process. So you basically give it the criteria, you decide what to test, and it just goes and it just runs with it. It runs over several weeks. It even uses statistical analysis to figure out whether the results are actually meaningful, whether they're actually significant, and then it will also implement the right result following that test in line with the results. That has been really effective. That seems to be quite a good use of time. I've seen not only great optimization of sales figures there, but also knock-on impact from when optimizing sales figures has had a knock-on impact on ranking, and then subsequently seen a huge increase in sales. For certainly in one or two cases, it's been extremely powerful. But I also hear an awful lot about people saying like just doing more manual forms of split testing, which just sounds in some cases just more trouble than it's worth, guys. I'm a big fan of using time effectively, and you got to think, what about split testing, the need for split testing? Sometimes it's best to just get things done, put them out there, settle for a 30% conversion if that's good enough, and then focus that time on making another product or focusing on another project, rather than just rinsing and repeating, or rather than milking that one for all it's worth, flogging a dead horse, right? What about actually creating more, doing more? What's actually ultimately going to result in you delivering more value to the world around you? Something to think about, guys. Hope that's useful. I should chat to you next time.